What is up, everybody? Welcome to today's review. This is a 2021 BMW Z4. This is a 2021 Toyota Supra. This is the 5th generation Supra or 1st generation Toyota BMW. But in seriousness, R&D is expensive. So a lot of times, companies will work together, try to create a new vehicle using both their companies' resources and teams. But if you think about it, we win in the long run. We have two great cars. One's a BMW, one's a BMW with Toyota badges. This is like a base entry level Supra for 2021. It has a 2-liter, which is the B48, also a BMW engine. Yeah, not very much of this was Toyota. It has made it to a automatic 8-speed transmission. It's freezing out here, so my hands are cold. But yeah, the design overall is really nice. It has this sweet design here, how the roof kind of dips in right here, kind of like a race car type thing where you have the spot for your helmet here. And for me, it's just my big ass head. These headlights are beautiful. And like I said, I'd rather like the Toyota design over the BMW design for the front fascia and the rear as well. I really love the taillights on this. And honestly, between both, I'd probably get this just because, again, I like the design. It's not necessarily a Toyota. It's still a Z4. This is interesting. It has a good amount of fake vents. I'm not sure if in the other models, the higher models, they actually turn into real vents, but you have fake vent there, fake vent here. This is very fake. Even these door vent things are fake. It's weird. As you can see, there's a beautiful Toyota engine cover covering an engine that's also used in a Mini Cooper. Ooh, this is a really massive hood. It even has like, are these really? Wow, that's, all right, that's BMW for you. You think these would be more solid? Kind of just rattling there. Something about this design I really enjoy. It's very reminiscent to the MK4 Supras, where you had that like front dam right there, and of course, you know, you got the grillless nose. Now coming to the rear of the Supra, again, I absolutely love this design. The way this back bumper kind of turns into like a valance here with, you got the air diffusers in there. I think that's pretty awesome. One thing I don't like is popping this hatch. It's actually popped right now, but you really have no place of grabbing it. There's no kind of scoop or anything. You kind of just gotta wedge your fingers in here, and oh, it latched. You gotta wedge your fingers in there, and then you pick it up. So that's just inviting this whole thing to just get scratched up. And it's kind of weird. You think there'd be like some kind of slot where you can put your hand at. No, can't even do it in between the tail lights or nothing. Small bit of space in here. You have this little cargo cover that it is removable. Why? I guess if you're gonna put something in here, I don't know what, but not a lot of space. Of course, that's not what you got this for. At least it closes nice. This specific model Supra has the 18-inch wheels wrapped in some beautiful Michelin Super Sports, and I can tell you they're very good tires, nice and grippy. These are Z-rated, and I would definitely not use them in the winter. Getting into this is for me, it's a little bit of a chore. But you know, sometimes you got to sacrifice to you know, have some kind of sportness. All right. Oh God. Oh, I revved it a little bit. Ugh. Anyway, once in here, you can't see me. This is all you can see. This is literally my driving position. This is why. And this is me getting out. You know, kind of gotta pull myself out. Getting in the passenger side, it's a bit better. Kinda. Not really. Same thing. Very tight. Small. You're definitely sitting in here. And I'll tell you what. Yeah, you know, it's definitely a tight car. And it's only a two-seater. So, anyone else? You're gonna have to walk. So as you see, it's a really nice instrument clustered. Pretty much all digital except for the numbers on the tach there, the temperature lettering on the side, the hot and cold and the little thing, and the same thing on the fuel gauge. Now, didn't really have time to dabble with this. You have your controls here to do all this stuff with the radio. You got radio, and then this is for the cruise control, and this does have adaptive cruise control, so it will do all that stuff. This design of the interior is pretty neat. You got your 4 ways right here, which is, you know, it's well laid out. It's in a centralized location. Your air vents, very nice. This is very nicely put in the dash. Even though I'm noticing, even with the EVs and whatnot, everybody's starting to have like a straight flat bar thing type of design in their cars. The radio, you have all your controls here for the radio, which is weird. Oh, well, look at that. That's actually interesting. It senses me touching it. Like, I'm just slightly touching it. That's so weird. Why are these touch sensitive? They're push buttons, but they're touch sensitive. Digital climate control, dual climate control, which is kind of useless in a car with only 2 seats. Now this thing, this is interesting. This is your knob for controlling the infotainment screen, which it's very basic. It works, you know, but it's very basic. This right here, it feels like a Mad Catz controller D-pad from back in early 2000. It feels atrocious. It's so big and just clunky. I don't like it. This has different sounds for the exhaust when it's between the sport mode and the regular mode. So it has an active exhaust system. I'll tell you what, in sport mode, it sounds incredible. Let's go. Inside the Supra, tell you what, for a bigger guy, it's definitely different. Like, I don't feel like I'm tight, like I'm cramped in here, but I definitely have plenty of leg room. I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'10", 5'11". I have some height to me. I do have width, but I have height. So for a taller person, it wouldn't be, it's not, again, not bad. I have plenty of headroom because of the way the roof is shaped. But the way you sit in here, visibility is absolutely not the best. And these windows are very small. My eye level is actually right here. It's right with the roof, the bottom of the roof there. Woo, that was fun. What's the first thing you did when you got this, got into this car? Well, I went to Bojangles and I got me some water and food because I like Bojangles. I learned how it is to go through a drive-through with this. Very interesting. I couldn't really see the people in the window because all I saw was roof, and I don't think they could really see me too much either. I did know there is a fair amount of road noise in this vehicle. I notice I can hear the tires very loudly, and I'm not sure if that's this vehicle or like if that's these tires that are on it or something, but it's definitely kind of noisy when slowing down. Once you're going, it's regular, a lot of regular road noise. Tell you what, these cup holders work very nicely. I do like my cup holders. One thing I know, sitting in this, being where I am, if you're ever in a town, like every single one in Pennsylvania, where the traffic signal's in front of you, it's like above you in the intersection and not actually like ahead of you, it kind of sucks. You gotta be like, you know. This thing is wonderful. I love it. Absolute thrill to drive. This is definitely another fun car. Definitely a fun car to drive. It handles beautifully. I love it. This thing is an absolute thrill. See? That traction control lets you kick it a little bit. And I'll tell you what, this thing, it wants to kick. I want to try. Let's go ahead and turn traction control off. Let's see how nasty it is. VCS off and sport mode. I'm gonna try a brake boost it. Definitely very fast. Chris, you just texted me, is this a good car? I told you to watch this video so I can answer you. Yes, it is a very good car. It definitely has very nice amount of power. I thought being 255, it might be a little, but paired with this 8-speed transmission, a very nice turbo that spools up fairly quickly, and only weighing a little over 3,100 pounds. It actually feels phenomenal. It's well planted. It doesn't go all over the place, and the power is put on very nicely. The traction control, you got to fight a little bit, but it's not super duper aggressive to where it's going to ruin your fun. But you know, you got to turn it off to have real fun. Definitely a good Sunday cruiser. Something good in the morning. Just cruise around and have some fun. Do some spirited driving. Definitely great for spirited driving. So that was it. Went for the drive. Very fun car. My overall take on it is it's a very fun car. It's a BMW, but it has the Toyota-esque flair, we'll say. Overall, I think it's a great vehicle. I think it's a good buy for what it is. It's a fun car. This starts, I believe they start relatively a little over 40,000, which isn't bad. A little entry-level sports car. It's a 2-seater, take you and the missus. And I wouldn't daily drive it. It's more of a Sunday car show type car, you know, just to enjoy a drive. It is a nice car to own. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank my Patreon supporter. Because of Cynthia, it was possible that I was able to get a hold of this car. If you want to see better cars and whatnot and help my channel progress and help me and support my channel, just go ahead and check out my Patreon link. I'll send it down below. Again, it'll lead to, I hope to keep getting cooler cars to drive. This is definitely one of the cooler cars I've driven in my lifetime. I have to say it's the funnest rear-wheel drive car I've driven, and front-wheel drive, the Mini Cooper still stands. I love that thing, front-wheel drive. That thing is, But yeah, if I missed anything, let me know in the comments below. One thing, the center console in this thing is not, there is none. It's just a cup holders. You can't open it or anything. That's horrible. Again, not a practical car. If you think I should start doing like some kind of EFET score, let me know in the comments. I'll start coming up with some kind of scoring system and score everything. Ooh, and another Excursion. I'm very easily distracted by that, and it was diesel too. Until next time, thank you everybody. Share, like, subscribe. Thank you to all my subscribers. Oh, and if I post this in time, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Happy holidays to everyone. And I will see you guys next year. Subscribe.